All right, so this is my drawing show.
Wow.
Please ignore the everything. Get a little sip of my tea. Oh God. Let's see. Cartoon husband. I think my cartoon husband. Oh my God. It's homie. What do all cartoon husbands have in common? They have a love for their family. They all have a wife. Okay, we have Homer. We have Peter. Does Rick from Rick and Morty count? Not really, but Jerry does. We have Butters from South Park. No, that's a kid. We have Cleveland Brown. We have Ward from Leave It to Beaver. I grew up watching shows from the 50s. I don't know why, but that happened. Trying to find the least common denominator for all of our cartoon husbands. They're all funny, so they have to be funny. They all have a wife. Okay, so I don't want to give my husband a wife. I'm kind of thinking that there's another husband. Okay, so they're a happily married couple. Quirky cartoon. Takes place in the suburbs, of course, like all, I can't talk. I want him to have hair like this, though, like old man hair. He's the sugar daddy husband. They're happily married. They can't wear wedding rings because their hands are butt nubs. They all have numbers like thing 1 and thing 2 from Cat in the Hat, and they love each other very much. Let me tell you, this relationship is built on love. He has W hair because Homer has M hair and 2 hairs. Okay, number 1, number 2, they love each other very much. Do we stop at 2 husbands? We can be the first show in animated adult family sitcom comedies that has more than 1 star cartoon husband. I say we go with the tall husband. Oh, way taller than the others. But is he tall where it matters? Why did I say that? He's definitely the serious one. Maybe he's the book husband. He's always in the library reading books. He's gonna be reading all the time. That is not proper perspective. Can't let the art nerd side of me come out here. I need to focus on drawing my husband's. Maybe his eyes are kind of weird. He's gonna be very serious. Got big eyelids, big kissable eyelids. You just want to smother the other husbands always want to smother his eyelids and kisses as he sleeps because he deserves it. He doesn't look like he deserves it. But they all love each other. That's all that matters. And they're all happily married. But there's another husband. How many husbands am I going with? I think this show is called House of Husbands. They all live in one big house. And maybe they all cook dinner together. It's gonna have a lot of windows. So they can all have a window to look out. Looks like a church kind of. But they're not religious. Maybe one husband's a pagan. That would make it interesting if he like wants to sacrifice somebody and the other husbands are like, I don't know about this husband number 6. We have to draw attic husband because obviously there's a husband that needs to live up here. Because if there's a house in the attic, there's always going to be a weird husband. He's going to be laying down. Maybe, I don't think his legs work. And that's fine. You know, it's fine if your legs don't work. A little weird, a little creepy. Husband number 4 lives in the attic and He's illiterate. I'm just at it because he's looking at his book like, wow, I wish I could read one of those someday. And this other one, maybe he doesn't even talk, he just judges. How did they all meet? That's a good question. They all met on a Discord server that talks about the hit show Breaking Bad. They all love Breaking Bad. They all watch it together. So that means that we need a husband that sells chocolate bars. This is how they fund their House of Husbands. He's gonna have a sticky, and he's gonna have a bag of not chocolate bars. YouTube, he's not selling chocolate bars. He is selling chocolate bars. But for the sake of the video, he's not because he's husband number 5. Maybe he should be mad a little bit because he's tough. He's hard. Whoa. Like in a hardcore way. That's husband number 5. He sells chocolate bars. All the other husbands beg him to stop selling chocolate bars against their image. But they all love each other. They all love each other. It's all love. It's all love. I gotta fix the perspective of this. Fun fact about art. Okay, if we're looking at eye level, which I started with husband number 1, if you want them to be the same height, keep their eye levels the same. That's my art tip for today. And maybe the house should be more here. Because if they're entering the door at eye level, the house would be right there. Hey, this is Editor Sam. I'm just popping in real quick from the future to apologize for not opening my mouth when I talk during this video. I just noticed I was talking like this, and I'm very sorry. This will never happen again. This is a one-time event. I'm sorry. Okay, back to the video. Husband number 1 is not going to be yellow like Homer. That's too typical. He's going to be blue. Husband number 2, pink. He's pink. Husband number 3, weird, likes to stay by himself. He's gonna be a gross yellow color. Husband number 4, who lives in the attic, he's gonna be sickly. He's gonna be like this. Ew. It's at this point that I should ask for you to subscribe and like the video for the sake of YouTube. There was no easy segue into that, so I just decided to go for it and ask. So here's our husbands. They all love each other. I think they all get together and they make like spaghetti at night, and they all like hold hands. They all sit on the same couch like The Simpsons. Will this be more successful than The Simpsons or Family Guy? Husbands. Oh, I spelled it wrong. That's fine. It improves our SEO because nothing else is called House of Husbands. And all the husbands' buns. They're right on the back there, in case you're wondering what their buns look like. And in case you want to see more, that's what they look like on husband number 3. House of Husbands. TV 14, they all love each other. It's all love it's all love. Wacky cartoon husbands. So just a quick one. He thinks he's the breadwinner. He works at a nuclear power plant. Unrelated to Homer Simpson. It's just coincidence. He also works at a nuclear power plant. He is a stay-at-home dad. Do they have a kid? I think they should have a kid. This is their baby, who they all adopted. Here's their baby. It doesn't have arms or legs. It's called Nugget Baby. They lose him all the time. His name is Nugget Baby, and they lose him all the time, you know? So, rundown. They all watch Breaking Bad together. They all love making spaghetti together. He's a stay-at-home dad. He watches Nugget Baby. Husband number 3 is weird. He just reads a bunch of books, and that's why he makes his brain so big with knowledge. He knows who shot JFK. He shot JFK, and he got away with it back in the 60s. He's basically like Chat GPT of husbands, but he doesn't really talk, so he like writes. Husband number 4 lives in the attic. This is his house. He frequently crawls down through the walls. Number 5 is the main breadwinner because he's always out of the house selling chocolate bars. Mainly in the South America region. He's always importing and exporting Colombian white chocolate bars. I mean, candy. He sells candy to other like-minded adults who enjoy eating candy. House of Husbands. It's all love. Let me know if you would watch this show. I think it would be a hit if someone just lets me make it. Like, my God, which husband would you marry? It's a weird question before I go. Yeah. All right. Toodles.